Hi everybody, I'm Karina Murphy. I'm here today with my good friend and local musician Steve Daniels. And Steve and I have known each other for many, many years, and ever since we've met, he has been making music. Today, we're going to talk about Steve's new project, his new album that he has out called Lonely Sunday. How's it going, Steve?
It's going well. It's going well.
So we were just talking beforehand about kind of what you wanted people to know about this album. And why don't you share with us your creative process?
So many years ago, I had been working with John West and Lonnie Park, just kind of sitting in with them and hiring them kind of as sidemen or helping me put a band together for certain events or weddings or things like that. And Lonnie and I were talking about writing together and recording together, not just for artists he had in the studio that were paying him to record, but to do a project together. And finally, after about 25 years, I went in the summer before last and I kind of pitched an idea. How about we kind of co-write in the studio and see how things go, because I'm more of a performer on the spot than polished write, go in and record.
Right.
So kind of started off with, this is an idea for a song, here's some lyrics. Some of my experiences and people in my life gave me a lot of ideas in the last 3 or 4 decades of performing. And tied a bunch of things together and had a couple good ideas. Go in, I'd play a few guitar lines and say, what do you think? We would record. I try to put down a chorus or pull up my song lyrics on Gmail and kind of go through, and he kind of helped keep me on a straight line, because I tend to wander off. But he really helped pull it together. And really, he did all of the instruments other than the saxophone and the vocals.
And this is Lonnie Park.
Yeah, Lonnie Park and I, and he did a superior job. I mean, he's been nominated for Grammys for his production, his song, his writing, his musicianship. He's just a super nice guy. I always loved performing with him.
And I've listened to your album several times. One thing that strikes me is that the music is very accessible, like not just lyrically, but also musically. I listen to it, and as a woman of a certain age, there's some music that is just a little too poppy for me. Some music is, I just don't relate to some of the music I hear, newer music I hear today, and song after song I found just super entertaining, super relatable. But also you kind of pulled in different genres with, I heard jazz, I heard Latin, there was pop. Tell us about, what you were thinking with each song, or?
Well, I've done a few jazz recordings. I have a few jazz originals, but I never feel like any music I do is really 100% original, and I like pulling from different genres. I'm still trying to polish up my jazz playing, my improvisation, which is going to be a lifelong process, and I'm improving. I'm still working on that. It's my famous quote to everybody, I'm still working on it. But I know, I have certain ideas floating around the back of my head, and then sometimes I'll get my phone out and I'll sing them, or I'll say, oh, this would be a good idea, and then sometimes they just disappear, or sometimes I do something with them.
Right.
Sometimes they come out when I'm playing another song or another tune. But
you were also telling me that one of your songs is going to be used in a soundtrack?
Yeah, independent film, horror film. Actually, it was all Lonnie's doing. He's got all the connections, and he's got quite a few Cortland artists, including himself and a few others. And I think he was given the whole soundtrack, which is great. And I'm just excited about doing it. I've been with some bands that have done those things in the past, and it's nice to be actually part of it, or feel like I actually not just was in a song, but I'm actually getting credit for writing the song. So that's kind of exciting in my older years.
That's
the name of
exciting.
the tune is,
yes,
I believe it's Dance It Away.
Dance It Away.
Which has got a little bit of a Latin rock flair.
That is the Latin, that's a really fun one. That's one of the really fun ones. But I'm telling you, this album is great.
Glad you like it.
I'm telling them. And I am going to try, this is my first interview, and I'm hoping that I get a chance to interview lots and lots of people. But underneath this interview, I'm going to try to put a link here so everyone who's watching can click on it and go to CD Baby or wherever it is that they can find it.
It's Steve Daniels' Lonely Sunday, and you can find it, I guess, on YouTube, and the link at CD Baby is just what I said.
Yeah, and support your local musicians and also the ones that are out there kind of making really cool things happen. So I saw you play in Courtyard Park on Thursday night. That was a really nice gig that you had. Where are you playing next? Where can people find you?
I'll be playing at Cortland Beer Company on Friday, 30th of August, and I'm jumping aboard with former members of Deft Heart from Rochester the following night, and I'll probably do a few original songs. I'll be just playing along with what they've got. That should be a fun time. There's
Super.
some young talent I'm happy to jump aboard and perform with. And it's nice to get out of Cortland, every month or so, and new, fresh audience. And it's nice to know that other people appreciate, what I've got to offer. So
They do, for sure.
which I appreciate.
Now, while we're talking about Cortland, I just wanted to spend a little bit of time. These interviews that I'm going to be doing, you're my first one, but I am going to be interviewing different businesses in the area. I'm hopefully providing people with information about what's going on in Cortland, and we're sitting here in Courtyard Park. We found this place and we're hoping it doesn't rain on us. What would be some of your favorite places to, if someone was coming to Cortland, where would you tell them that they couldn't miss?
Wow. I think downtown has got some really nice historic places. Of course, the parks are all pretty nice and pretty well maintained.
They are, absolutely.
I love going out toward Greek Peak, toward Virgil. Some really nice places. There's a lot of pretty close destinations, I think, for people that want to experience the beauty of Central New York.
Yes, I agree.
And there are some there's some nice and I'm talking about for middle-aged to older folks. Where does that start? Maybe 30s to 80s, 90s.
That would be older.
I like Brew on Main Street. I like Cortland Beer Company.
Absolutely.
Bricks. There are a lot of local places that are pretty supportive. I'm excited for the new restaurant in town, Manja, to open up.
That's right. Yeah.
My buddy Fabio Santalucia, who's now an American citizen.
Yay.
Great guy. And they've always been supportive of my music, he and his partners. So I'm excited to hopefully play some occasional dinner music or private events out there.
Wonderful. All right.
So
Well, is there anything else you want to talk about before we wrap this up?
I'd just like to support all the local people, come out to see my music and all the local artists, and buy the music and make it a point to go out, sometimes in case it's out of their way to check us out and support us. So thanks to all the Cortland community members and all of my fans. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thanks everyone for joining us today. Again, I'm Karina Murphy, and I just interviewed Steve Daniels. It's my first interview for this platform that I'm hoping that you all find, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.